Hello everybody, Ian Robson here. Welcome back to ETS2. So we're in Russia once again, and we're going from Luga, Russia, which is where we left off last time, and we're off to Pskov, if that's how you say that. It is a short little journey, about 180 kilometers. Got my same truck I had before, and check out this yard that we're in. It's kind of an interesting little area. We kind of have this as pickup point here. Take the parking brake off there. I thought it was kind of neat, just the way they have it set up here. Take a look. So let me just go into photo mode here so you can see what. Get a good look around here. But that's kind of what it looks like. I thought it was kind of an interesting place to take a look around. Like, there's the entranceway right there. A couple of liquid containers. Still waiting on the liquid containers for trailer configurations and whatnot, so I'm sure that'll come at some point, but not quite yet. It's got one of these gates again, like to have an ETS, or ATS I should say, in Oregon. So a couple of the yards have these gates like this. And there was someone, when I actually came in here, oh there it is up there. There were people driving up around here. I don't know what that area is there, but they were all just coming from wherever that is. The end of the day or something? I don't know. Alright, head off here. No one's there. Oh, there's a truck there. They're both turning, so that's okay. There we go. Didn't think that bus was going to give me enough space there, but luckily it did. So here we are in Luga. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a better way to say it than that, but it makes me think of Lurga. Something I used to play World of Warcraft with a long time ago. That's the first thing I thought of when I saw that. Oh, there's a giant pipe over something over there. Ah, we're going right here. I don't know if there's an actual stop sign there, but there wasn't anything posted, so. There's a couple weird spots like that where you kind of like go past it, and then I end up asking myself, I'm like, so was that a stop sign? Like, so this is just a yield. So that's why I don't need to stop there. You just need to make sure there's no traffic coming, basically. And that's it. Kind of bizarre, actually. Well, not so much. I suppose in Ontario we do have some intersections like that, but usually they are pretty remote intersections, and you don't see a lot of people at those intersections. But I don't know. Maybe in Russia that's a normal thing. Maybe this is kind of a rural area. It's hard to say, really. What's our speed limit here? 70? Let's just stick with 75 then. It's funny, all the roads in here. The one thing I have noticed so far is the roads are really nice so far. I haven't hit any really super bumpy roads. I know in the Russian map mod, there were some really rough roads, and right now in this there aren't many rough roads, so far it's been pretty smooth sailing, to be completely honest with you. Haven't had any problems yet, so it's all been pretty easy. Vast open area over here, lots of trees, which is nice. Still have the overhead wires. It's funny, in Ontario at least, and I'm sure most of Canada, United States, I suspect, a lot of wiring's going underground instead of being above ground. Now these are lights here, so that's a bit different. You can't really put lights underground. That doesn't really help you to see better at night. But often they won't put the wire from the lamppost to the lamppost. It'll just be underground. The wire will be underground, but the lights will be above ground, obviously. So what do we got going on over here? Giant open field. Very cool. Well, not quite as cool as the cities, but I haven't seen anything quite so spectacular yet. I'm surprised our speed limit's only 70 here. And we're even speeding. Not much. I guess that's all the Russian countryside. No, I'm not sure if a lot of the countryside actually looks like this. I suspect a chunk of it does, but I don't know how much of it actually is like this in real life. I know ETS tries to make it, I wouldn't say exactly like, but let's say closely resemble what's it like in real life. Slowing down up here, 60 miles an hour, or kilometers, I guess it is. Been playing too much ATS apparently. Kind of interesting. Lots of little houses around here. What have we got over there? Little ranch over there. Can't enter the parking lot though. This is what a service station looks like in Russia apparently, according to SCS software. That's not so bad. I like having the pumps off to the side like that. Makes it a lot easier to actually get into the service station, get out of the service station. Well, this truck, it's not so bad. But once you get in some other areas, it's like, okay, back to 75. What is that on the side of the road? Little construction area. That's kind of random. It was like a little, it was like kind of like a little, you know, U-shaped area where I guess they're doing construction, but they put like cement barriers around it, which seems a bit excessive for that. But hey, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a thing. What do we got over here? Another ranch, it looks like. Better slow down here a little bit. A wood yard or lumber yard, maybe. Some sort of, I don't know what that is. I don't know Russian history well enough. I know they have a variety of religions too, so it could have been some sort of religious related object, but it could have just been an oven for all we know. So far there's no police here that I've seen. I've been speeding quite a lot lately in this particular map, and I haven't noticed anybody. I haven't gotten stopped yet, so. Not to say there aren't police here, obviously, but I haven't got a ticket from one yet. Maybe there's probably not an achievement for that. Maybe it's like do a load into Russia without getting a speeding ticket. I don't think so. Alright, what do we got coming up here? Like I said, it's just kind of a short little journey. I just want to take a look around Russia here a little bit and part of this Baltic Sea DLC, because I haven't seen much of it yet. Let's go off. What's up here? Lots of cars there apparently, and we're passing whatever that says, Niqab, it looks like to me. A little pit stop here. Is that a police station? Oh, it looks like actually there's police right there. Another town over there. It's kind of interesting. Better be careful here. If there's one police officer, there's probably going to be more, I suspect. Somewhere. A little bus station. I haven't seen any buses pull into those yet, but it's kind of funny to see them because they're all over the place. Alright, here we're coming up to the highway, although we're not taking the highway from what it looks like. Alright. Yeah, it's really bizarre to see. Ooh, train yard, look at that. That's cool. That's a pretty big train yard actually too. At least for this game. Kind of like the train expo in some other maps. It's pretty neat. Oh, there's, look at that building over there in the distance on the left hand side there by the, that guy right there. Ooh, that's on their turn. Phew. I think this is it up here. Yeah, looks like a church of some sorts. Alright. Let's come over here and see what we got. More bus stops. So we've made it to the town now, which is good. Now where are we going? Another truck stop there, kind of. What do they call this thing? BPH, or BPM, sorry. Alright. Got the train crossing up here, looks like. What if the trains are Russian too? That'd be kind of, well, I guess I suppose they would be actually. Oops, that's a Caribbean. I'm so curious about looking around all the time right now. Kind of an industrial area a little bit. It's a random place for cars to park. Alright, we're taking a left turn here because we can't go straight anyways. There we go. All clear there. Guess this is some of the residential areas. I don't know. Maybe it's half residential, half industrial area. It's hard to tell. Oh, there's a camper. That's funny. Haven't seen that, but have I seen that before? I don't think so. It's the first time I've seen that. Or maybe it's one of the times I just kind of noticed it. Alright, taking a right turn up here. He's turning right, so we're good there. Alright. This is a really indirect route. It did look like it could go straight before, so I'm a little confused. Oh, there's another camper. Maybe that's a Russian thing. Probably not. It's like a... I'm pretty sure everywhere does that. Okay, let's go here. It's one of the big rivers, apparently. Around Pskov, or however you're supposed to say it. Okay. It's kind of neat. Is there a left turn here? No, not here. Next turn looks like. Yeah, there's lots of random areas around here. Areas where you're kind of like, is that an industrial area or is that a residential area? I'm not quite sure. And that's what's that's kind of throwing me off. Like, look at these buildings over here. Like, those must be like residential buildings. Oh, there's another trailer. Going trailer crazy, it looks like. Like, I got some like old decrepit buildings over there, and then they have like newish, blocky type buildings. I don't know. Alright. Are you gonna wait for me? Is that what's gonna happen? Okay, we can do it this way. Sure. There we go. Alright, now where's our drop-off point? Up here. Yeah, so those look like, those must be like some sort of apartment building. And then what is that? Convenience store, maybe? Oh, we'll keep going straight. It's like a compound. Look at that. More trains. Nice. Could you imagine having trains go that close to your house? Like, that's not like a small, like, residential area. That's quite large. That's why I'm like, I'm surprised there's that many trains going on around there. Like, usually in that, if that situation, you'll have like, you know, like a single building close to a railway track, and it's not usually like a residential building. But I don't know. At least in my experience, that's what I've seen. I suppose it's different in different areas. I know. I think in like New York, and I think New York is what I'm thinking of, where they have some. Look at this building here. All right, is this our drop-off point? Yeah, because I can't go anywhere else. All right. Let's play it safe. Perfect. Where's our drop-off point? Oh, just up there. Got some interesting loads over here too. There we go. Pull it up over here. This yard is pretty easy to park, I think, though. Back up a little bit there. Perfect. Turn the engine off. See how we did. Imagine it was pretty flawless, really. Maybe, well, minus going on the curbs a little bit. Well, there you go, folks. A little bit more of a Russia exploration. My name is Ian Robson. I hope you enjoyed. If you like the show, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more ETS2 Baltic Sea DLC. I'll catch you guys later.